In the shimmering shallows of the world's tropical oceans, where sunlight dances across coral mosaics and every crevice teems with life, the reef stretches out like a dreamscape sculpted by time. Among its countless inhabitants, from the brilliant flash of darting anthias to the slow glide of curious rays, one creature defies the rhythm of motion that defines this bustling world. It does not chase its prey with speed, nor does it swim with grace. Instead, it blends into the scenery, embracing stillness with a dedication so complete that it becomes invisible to the untrained eye. It is not flamboyant or elegant in the traditional sense, yet it is as enigmatic as any predator in the ocean. This is the frogfish, a master of illusion, a predator defined not by movement, but by the exquisite art of remaining unseen. To witness a frogfish in its natural habitat is to question your very perception. It does not move like a fish, nor does it appear to be one at first glance. Covered in sponge-like textures, adorned with tendrils that mimic seaweed or algae, and colored to match the specific patch of reef or coral it inhabits, the frogfish is a creature that disappears into its environment with such perfection that even those actively searching for it can fail to notice it sitting right in front of them. Its form seems sculpted not by flesh and bone, but by the reef itself, an evolutionary response to a life lived in the shadows of visibility. Belonging to the family Antennariidae, the frogfish is a type of anglerfish adapted not to the deep, lightless abyss, but to the vibrant and complex world of shallow coral reefs. Its body is short, stocky, and highly compressed, often appearing bloated or uneven in shape. Its fins have evolved into limb-like appendages that allow it to walk rather than swim, and its skin is frequently covered in bumps, filaments, and growths that mimic the textures of the substrate around it. These adaptations are not merely decorative, they are tools of deception, honed by countless generations of selective pressure, allowing the frogfish to disappear into its surroundings so completely that even sharp-eyed predators pass it by. But camouflage is only the beginning of the frogfish's story. Unlike many ambush predators whose strategy ends with concealment and a sudden strike, the frogfish has taken this evolutionary path to its most extreme conclusion. Atop its head sits a highly specialized appendage, a modified dorsal spine known as the elysium, functioning like a fishing rod. At the tip of the spine is the esca, a fleshy lure that mimics the appearance and behavior of a small prey animal, often resembling a worm, shrimp, or even a small fish, depending on the species. By rhythmically moving the esca in front of its mouth, the frogfish draws the attention of unsuspecting prey, enticing them closer with the promise of an easy meal. As the target approaches, the frogfish remains utterly motionless, its eyes tracking every movement with eerie precision. Then, in an astonishing burst of speed that belies its sedentary demeanor, it expands its mouth with explosive force, creating a powerful vacuum that pulls its prey in before it has a chance to react. This strike happens in as little as 6 milliseconds, making it one of the fastest feeding actions in the animal kingdom. The prey, often stunned by the suddenness of the event, is swallowed whole and disappears into the frogfish's cavernous mouth as if it were never there. The mechanics of this feeding strike are extraordinary. The frogfish's jaw can expand to a width greater than its own head, allowing it to engulf prey nearly as large as itself. The suction it generates is not just fast, it is precise, timed to the exact moment when the prey is within striking distance. The lure plays its role perfectly, sometimes fluttering with a lifelike rhythm, other times twitching in sudden jerks, depending on what local species the frogfish is imitating. This interaction is not merely a product of reflex. It is the culmination of an ancient evolutionary theater, performed millions of times in the silent waters of the reef. Frogfish are not a single species, but a diverse group of around 50 known varieties, each adapted to a unique niche within tropical marine environments. The warty frogfish is adorned in blotches and bold patterns, often residing among sponges of matching color. The hairy frogfish, perhaps the most visually iconic, is covered in filamentous appendages that sway with the current like clumps of seaweed, providing perfect cover in algal environments. The sargassum frogfish, a species found in drifting mats of floating seaweed, has evolved an uncanny resemblance to the yellow-brown vegetation it calls home, complete with frond-like skin extensions and the ability to curl its prehensile tail around seaweed stems to stabilize itself as it floats across the open sea. Each species reflects a different solution to the same problem: how to become invisible. But invisibility is only one part of the survival equation. The frogfish must also navigate a dynamic and sometimes perilous environment. And for all its stealth, it is not without vulnerability. Its slow, awkward swimming makes it an easy target when discovered, and its defenses rely entirely on remaining undetected. When it must move, it prefers to walk along the substrate, using its modified fins to clamber awkwardly over the reef. Swimming is reserved for necessity, and when it does swim, it propels itself with sudden puffs of water expelled through its gills, often resulting in a clumsy hop more reminiscent of a startled toad than a streamlined fish. Despite this awkwardness, frogfish can cover surprising distances when they need to, especially during dispersal events or changes in territory. Some species are known to change color gradually over the course of days or weeks, adapting their appearance to match new surroundings. This ability to transform is not instant but is nevertheless effective, allowing a frogfish to maintain its invisibility even as the environment shifts around it. It is a dynamic camouflage rooted in a slow, deliberate response to visual cues and environmental textures. The feeding habits of frogfish are as opportunistic as they are efficient. While their diet consists primarily of small fish and crustaceans, they are known to consume prey nearly as large as themselves, and on occasion even other frogfish. Their appetite is voracious, and their metabolism allows them to go days or even weeks without feeding after a large meal. This strategy supports their ambush lifestyle, where patience often outweighs opportunity. But when the time comes to reproduce, frogfish undergo a dramatic behavioral shift. Typically solitary and highly territorial, they become momentarily cooperative during spawning. The female's abdomen swells visibly with eggs, and the male follows her closely, sometimes for hours or even days, to wait for the moment when she is ready. At dusk or during the night, they rise together toward the surface in a slow, spiraling ascent, a rare moment of fluid motion in an otherwise grounded existence. At the apex of this movement, the female releases a gelatinous ribbon of eggs, sometimes containing thousands of individual ova, which floats freely in the water. The male quickly fertilizes the ribbon, and then the pair separates to return to their solitary lives. The fertilized egg mass drifts with the currents, vulnerable to predation, but also aided by the very fluidity of the sea. Within days, the eggs hatch into tiny, transparent larvae, barely recognizable as fish. For several weeks, these larval frogfish exist in the plankton, feeding on microscopic organisms and avoiding the numerous dangers of the open ocean. When the time is right, they descend toward the reef, settling into the benthic zone where they will undergo their final transformation. It is here that their camouflage begins to develop and their role in the reef's intricate tapestry truly begins. As residents of the reef, frogfish are integral to the ecosystem's balance. Their presence helps regulate populations of small fish and invertebrates, while their own larvae contribute to the diet of countless other marine creatures. But their survival is intricately tied to the health of the reef itself, and that health is under threat. Rising sea temperatures, coral bleaching, ocean acidification, and pollution all compromise the environments upon which frogfish depend. A coral reef that has lost its complexity and vibrancy offers no hiding places, no textures to blend into, and no prey to lure. In such a world, the frogfish's gifts become irrelevant and its camouflage becomes a prison. Human activity, too, plays a role in the fragility of these creatures' future. As scuba tourism and underwater photography grow in popularity, frogfish have become highly sought-after subjects. But repeated handling, flash photography, and habitat disturbance can cause significant stress. These creatures rely on routine and stability. Disrupting their environment can lead to territory abandonment, disrupted feeding, or failed reproduction. Because of that, responsible diving practices are essential to preserve the delicate balance that allows frogfish to thrive. And yet, despite the pressures they face, frogfish endure. They are survivors not because they dominate the reef, but because they have mastered the art of going unnoticed within it. Their evolution has not favored speed, strength, or spectacle, but subtlety, timing, and adaptation. In a world where movement and attention so often define success, the frogfish reminds us that there is another way to live. To wait, to blend, and to strike only when it matters most. As we return once more to the reef and peer through the coral thickets, it is humbling to realize how many times we may have swum past a frogfish without ever knowing it. It is not a creature that announces itself. It is one that must be discovered patiently and respectfully. In the end, the frogfish is more than a biological oddity. It is a living testament to the beauty of quiet innovation, of lives lived not in dominance, but in mastery of the unnoticed. Within the silence of its stillness lies a power as ancient as the sea itself. And in its story, we are reminded that nature's most remarkable achievements are often the ones we fail to see at all.